muted. Yay! Welcome everybody to Spork of Ice and Fire. I am Scott with Sporky News Podcast, and tonight we will be discussing. Oh yeah, Miss Martin Muses did tell me last week she will be traveling. Hey Grant Gregory.
Yeah.
She's gonna be traveling. That's why she's.
Oh, okay. Right,
Totally
that makes
forgot.
sense.
Sorry about that. Let's try that again. So tonight we will be discussing chapter 5 through try to get through 11 of Fire and Blood. We are prepping for House of the Dragon season 2, but we're going to do a rehash of everything that happened in Fire and Blood, the novel, where this movie pretty much gets, or excuse me, the series pretty much gets its, I don't know. It's mostly from this. They mixed a little bit of like the queen, and the princess and the queen, and the rogue knight, but what we get on screen, we're told is the truth, right? It's not, rumor or historians. It's the truth. But with me tonight is Mr. Grant Gregory, right? It's all about truth.
Hello, happy to be
Get it?
here.
Me too.
Yeah, so it should be a good one. I've been reading up on Fire and Ice and everything, and unfortunately, I don't read messages, so I completely read all the wrong chapters. So
Did you really?
yeah, I thought we were doing yeah, I thought we were doing 11 to 15 for some reason.
Oh crap. Oh crap. Well, you know what? Then we can always just, what we could do. We'll go over because Teresa's really like the backbone of this. I really mean this. Like she's the
She's
backbone
very
of this
spinal,
series.
yes. Yeah.
She is the backbone and the heart. Maybe the heart is better of this series we're doing, the prepping for House of the Dragon, going through Fire and Blood. So, we could always change the title later. I mean, mostly it's going to be people that always are with us, like the lovely Alex Moore and the lovely Sherry. How are you, the queen of memes? How are you, young lassie? And I'm thinking we maybe cover a little bit of that. We could also, there's other stuff we could talk about. George being George, the chickens are coming. That's the last thing we got from him on March 13th.
Was
Always
that a
about,
sexual thing?
yeah, I wish it was. It's not even that good. He has some new shorts or movies coming out with someone, I don't know. Howard Waldrop is gone. This guy Howard Waldrop, but he did some short films with him, and I know in one of them, like there's like a girl who was in Supernatural. She has a role in it. So we might, you know what? We'll take a look at the trailer to see how it looks.
What,
We will
Ruby
do that.
Rose? She was in Supernatural.
Was she really? Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
totally blanked on that. She was a demon, wasn't she?
Yeah, and she also played one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 24 months. Holy crap. Mr. Grant Gregory, 2 years as a supporter since then. You have been monetized, demonetized, had 300 people watch you live to 4 people watching you live. You were 4 subs from 5K. Yeah, and well, I was 4 subs from 5,500. Now I'm back to, and people don't want to listen to this, but now I'm back to around 5,430. Not keeping count,
Yeah, I ran out of characters, so I just went
That's awesome.
5K. I was going to go
That's awesome.
5.5K, and I said that's too long. So.
What up, Shane? Good morning to you, Lottie. That is an awesome avatar. Very cool, very cool. See who he says hi to first, though? The lovely Sherry. And
Makes
Marby's
sense.
in the house. Yeah. Season 2, Electric Boogaloo. I was listening to a podcast that brought that up because they were talking about cocaine movies of the 80s. And the dude was like, oh, yeah, Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo had to be a cocaine fueled, screenwriting. And because it's like they're here, they're there, they're this, they're that, they're dancing. I was like, maybe.
It's an and then movie. And then,
Yeah.
and then, and then, and then, and then there's fucking ninjas on the lawn.
Yeah, that would be so. That The Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy.
Yeah.
Showing up. One of the greatest movies of all time. When I say who's the master, you say show enough. Now who's the master? I am. And then he goes to punch him, but then he says the N word, and I can't do that. So, anyways, all hail Lord Scott, OG House Spork. Wow. You're like other people. Sporting news. Thanks a lot, Shane. No, it happens. So how have you been, man? It's been a while since we shared the stage together.
Yeah. Yeah. So lots happened. A few things changed in my life and everything, but now I'm back on there. So pretty much just given up on my YouTube channel now because everything I do, YouTube screws me over with it. So if anyone wants to buy a 435,000 sub channel, it's up for sale.
Wow. We'll talk after this. That's messed up, dude. That's so messed up. YouTube, let us grow. Let us build. And talking about growing, before we start beating down YouTube, congratulations to Nerdrotic hitting 1 million subscribers. He's doing something right out there, and a friend of the channel, good guy. So thank you. And I wish you another mill, and I wish myself like 10 subs. Yeah. So how did they screw you?
All my appeals got you do your appeal, you work your ass off on it, and then 1 second later you submit it, and it says after thoroughly
Oh yeah.
reviewing it. Yeah, so
Yeah, a person actually put eyes on it. They literally tried to tell me that when it was responded in less than 30 seconds. It's like, yeah, bullshit.
And then when I did my form to find out, why I can't get it because I've been associated with a dead channel, they want me to find out what the dead channel is. I said I don't have a dead. There is no dead channel that I'm associated with, and they've gone, well, we can't help you then.
But they're the ones that said you were, right?
They're the ones that said it. Yeah, I know.
And
I
what's
have
a
to
dead
prove a
channel?
negative.
What is a dead channel?
I
You
don't know.
even
There isn't a channel. They haven't. That's the thing. There is no channel that I can say.
Yeah,
They want
what
me to provide the channel that they're talking about.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what does a dead channel even mean?
No, it's a channel that's been suspended.
Oh, okay.
I have a direct association with a suspended channel.
Connected to this, you follow them? You subscribe? Is that
I
it?
don't.
Because we'd all be
They don't.
screwed.
They don't tell me what that means.
Wow.
But anyway, let's talk about something better.
Yeah, we'll blow something up on. We'll try to get it out there in X. All 8 of us here will support you.
7 now.
7 now. Sorry. Damn it. Oh man, I guess we didn't get into House of the Dragon quick enough. Yeah, dude, we'll support you. So, House of the Dragon season 2, we got a release date, correct? That is the release date is HBO. I want to say it was July, they said.
Yeah, I saw a thing yesterday with it.
Yeah. Just confirmed. Okay. I'll share this so everybody can see. I'm not being selfish here.
June.
Yeah, I believe it's the end of June, right?
Yeah, it just says, yeah.
Dude,
Oh, great work on their website there, guys. What the hell?
I hate how their website is, man. It is terrible. All right. Yep, the second season. Season will pick up where season 1 left off. No way. It's gonna pick up where it left off. That is awesome. Great writing. Just give me the freaking date, dude.
No, it doesn't. I hasn't actually got it. It just says in June.
Oh, I swear there was an actual date release.
I thought there was as well.
Oh yeah, these are all like 2 weeks old. Oh wait a minute. The official House of the Dragon season 2 trailer is coming next week. I was told by sources on okay, so on the internet. I don't have sources. But if I did, I heard it will be either Thursday or Friday, not Friday or Saturday. So whatever that is. So we should be getting a trailer either on the 21st or the 22nd. Because most people thought it was going to be last week, but my sources say it's going to be this Thursday or Friday. And George will be releasing The Winds of Winter sometime in November.
Right.
Well, there's reasons why people say that. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. And I will show you why right now.
Why?
I'm going to show you why right now. You know what I'm going to show you? This. Boom. All right. So if you go on to his Not a Blog down to his Words of Wisdom, March 11th, 2024. Dreams have only one owner at a time. That's why dreamers are lonely. Does that mean The Winds of Winter is done? We have a blue rose, very big with Lyanna Stark, the blue rose of Winterfell. Like there's stories, ancient stories about it, but Lyanna Stark, blue rose coming out of the wall in some of Jon's dreams. And then he's talking about dreams have only one owner. and at a time. That's why dreamers are lonely, meaning he's lonely writing a dream of spring because he's done with the winds of winter. Boom! You heard it
Yeah,
here
but I
first.
mean, he didn't say that. Faulkner said that, so
Yeah, but Faulkner knows stuff.
he know. But he's been dead for 40 years.
Yeah, but he know. I mean, Ouija boards, dude. Oi, my source told me Scott has a meeting with some chicken. So I don't know how this happened. I have a and the dude's name is Chick. We call him Chicky. I have a meeting with this guy tomorrow about like promotions and stuff, and somehow he got my calendar like notification for it.
What
I
Matt
must have
did,
sent it. Yeah, you probably did too because I sent it out to like sporking guests or something like that by accident.
right? That makes
Yeah.
sense.
What's up, one man show? So yeah, Matt, if you want to jump on, hey, banana facts with Banana Dave. The blue rose in A Song of Ice and Fire thus carries layers of meaning. Yes, it does, including love, secrecy, and a forbidden or tragic romance. Yes, it does. It's the Bale the Bard. Is that the Bale the Bard one? There's
No,
no.
that wasn't.
There's one that wasn't it. Bale the Bard. I know there's one where the guy sneaks into Winterfell pretending to be somebody else. I think it's the king of the north, or beyond the wall. Sneaks in, hooks up with the Stark's only daughter, leaving a blue rose on the bed, and like literally leaving her a seed, if you know what I mean.
Oh, is that what it meant? I thought
Yeah,
it meant that he combed on her sheets.
yeah.
That's what he leaving a seed.
Um,
All right, makes sense.
I'll send you some right now if you need them. It's also connects to broader themes in the series, such as the union of ice and fire. Yeah, he's absolutely right. Twin Peaks used a blue rose as well. Yeah, I just think you know we might get some answers about Lyanna Stark and Jon Snow in the Winds of Winter. So putting the blue rose there is it definitely has a lot of layers to it, but a lot of it lines up with the Stark family. I don't know if you would agree with that, Banana Dave, but I think so.
Hey,
And
do
you get
you?
the King of the North. All right. So you didn't read any of the chapters?
Not those ones. I know
Okay,
what they're
good.
about. I've read them, but
Right,
I haven't
right.
reread them recently.
All right. Well, okay, here we go. In A Clash of Kings, Daenerys Targaryen has a vision in the House of the Undying where she sees a blue rose, yep, growing from a chink in a wall of ice. The imagery is widely.
That's a offensive term. We prefer the term Asian American.
Yeah, I know he's so racist. This imagery is widely interpreted to represent Jon Snow. Yeah, I agree with you that that's what we believe it is. And
Oh,
is he?
because the rose is blue and so is his corpse.
But well, wow, you know what way to think of it. But also think about. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this. They say because Lyanna Stark loved those blue roses, but it's also it is said to be a chink growing out of the wall. So to me, if it is representing of Jon Snow, he is the first crack in the ice of the wall, bringing it down. A chink of ice, if it breaks through the ice, that starts a fracture. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank God the thing's not magic or anything to prevent that.
Yeah, no, it just prevents, magical things getting by.
Magical
Doesn't
things, yeah, but erosion. They never thought of that, you know.
no, I mean the thing actually like cries and stuff and drops massive amounts of ice, but never seems to get smaller. But that chink of Jon Snow, that will do it.
See, when you say the cheek of Jon Snow, I think that he's got like an Asian slave or something. It just seems
Yeah,
really weird.
it is kind of messed up. Yeah, I don't mean it messed up, but it does sound a little messed up. So we'll leave it at that.
So just
Um,
so in the chapters that we're up to, just so I've got it in my head, um, it's during Jaehaerys's reign, correct?
yes,
Or
the first.
and,
Yep.
yeah, so
Go on.
and the succession crisis essentially.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well, yeah. We just got past, Magor killing Aegon the
liberating.
Uncrowned. Yeah, well, no, I mean, what he did was save the Targaryen dynasty.
Yeah,
I'm Team Magor, but he did kind
I'm
of go
Team
over.
Maegor as well.
Yeah, he did end up killing Jaharis's older brothers, definitely Aegon, and then there was another one that died.
That's
So
that's the normal with that's not just him. That's a Targaryen thing.
yeah, there's
You
no
you either
yeah,
marry your siblings or you murder them,
right. And the thing is too
or
is like,
both.
well, you know what's crazy is that yeah, both too. They really don't have like an official succession of the crown thing. You know, that's what Aegon did not like shit like beat into these people. Like he just assumed Aegon the First just assumed his eldest son would get it, you know?
Yep.
And Maegor, his own brother, you know, like had his back for a little bit, then leaves because he knows he's causing trouble. Being a good brother, he goes into exile instead of fighting his own brother. And then his evil nephews try to usurp him.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. It wasn't really made clear the line of succession. That's the point.
Mhm.
It was more, as you said, more of an assumption. So, but yeah,
Wait a minute. What do
stupid
you mean?
evil nephews. Well, no,
Yeah,
no, like yeah, like Maegor believes that he was supposed to be next because he was never told he wasn't.
absolutely. He allowed his eldest brother the throne when he could have physically dominated the man, but he
Yeah,
allowed his eldest brother to rule. And then it was his eldest brother's idea to co rule. I mean, he said that. So if you're going to co rule with somebody, doesn't that mean when you die, you're co ruling? He's the ruler now. So, like,
yep,
everybody assuming Magor should just step back from that, that's bullshit. He was
yeah.
told he was given Blackfire and told he was a co ruler. That's Amy's fault, not Magor's.
Oh, it was probably around that time he heard about the prophecy too.
Yeah. In fairness, Argon was the second born only son, male primogenitor, it seems.
Who's Argon?
A-
Am I missing someone?
yeah, I think you misspelled
Is that
Shane.
Aegon?
Maybe you meant Aegon, but
Okay.
Aegon was, I thought he was the firstborn. Oh, yes, he was firstborn male. He has an older sister. Um,
Older sister wife.
yeah, did they get married? Aegon did marry one of his sisters.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I
They
thought it was the
they
younger one. It might have been actually. It wouldn't make sense
Rhaenys,
being the older
Ra-
one.
it was like Rainy, not Rhaenys, but
Yeah. No.
Rhaena,
Raina.
Rhaena.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so
The
many
same one.
R.
The same one as the little black girl. The same
Yeah,
name. It's one of the R names.
yeah, they all have too many R names.
I just reckon.
Um,
I reckon when George was writing it, he was just drunk at the time, and he's just like Rhaenyra. What did I
yeah,
call her? Rhaenyra, Rhaenyra. And then he looked in and he's got, I got 7 names. That'll do.
yeah, that'll do for me. They're all Targaryen princesses.
Yep.
Um,
Just like Disney
well,
princesses when I sell it to
yeah.
Disney.
Well, chapter 5 is called "The Prince into King: The Ascension of Jaehaerys the First," and it talks about he was still too young at the beginning, so his mother, Queen Alicent, was his regent, and she actually ends up marrying Robar Baratheon. I'm trying to remember this from memory right now. Um, the Hand of the King. After, so like in a way, the Hand of the King becomes his like stepdad. You know, and Jaharis is an intelligent young man. He is very confident in his decision making, his belief in himself, and I truly think the kid could have started ruling before his 16th name day, where he officially takes over as king. But because he was young, he had to have a regent.
Yeah, no, that
Jaime
makes
Mil-
sense.
yeah, yeah, his brother the fourth, he takes the throne when his brother died. Um, maybe, maybe that's it. But I do know. So although his mom was very pissed off that she lost children and her husband. She did not like pursue any well, she, and with the strong consideration of Jaharis, they didn't like they may have arrested everyone that backed Magor, but they didn't jail or kill many people. They just made a lot of them like, kneel and bend the knee and
Go to the
denounce him.
wall.
Yeah. So I mean, all of his remaining Kingsguard I believe, were given the option to take the black because they supported a usurper. Well, after Aenys died and he usurped the throne, Maegor usurped the throne. They felt that it was their, it was their obligation to support Aegon, which
It's kind of messed up because what the hell
yeah,
does the King's Guard know about shit? They're like,
right.
I'm in charge now. We do it. Okay, cool. Who am I going to go to?
Right. This dude's sitting in the Iron Throne. I guess he's the king. We got to back him. I
Yeah.
completely agree with that. Katina Martin, hello. So Jahari's pardons rebel lords. However, he did take land and hostages as like cupbearers and stuff, like young. They're
Well, that's
some of their younger
that
children.
was yeah. That practice was still going on. I mean, look at
Yeah.
what Eddard did with Sion.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm telling you, like, for him just to do that, I mean, these guys supported Maegor almost to the very end.
Yeah.
Like it was a big deal. So he and the kids at the Red Keep, he became Jahari's the consigliator.
Conciliator, wasn't it?
He's the consigliere. No, it's conciliator.
Conciliator. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I always say it wrong. He was fair-spoken, open-handed, and as chivalrous as he was courageous.
So he slapped people.
Yeah, he pimp slap.
Open hand.
Slap. But you see him at a young age, and he does not. He's very assertive. He's very intelligent.
Confident,
very confident in his belief that he can rule a divided kingdom. I mean, it's still war torn. Like there's still skirmishes he has to put down, and the last groups of the faith militant that he had to take down. Some that were like holding Old Town kind of hostage from outside, and there was a lot going on.
Too bad he wasn't as confident in his decisions later on in life.
Yeah. And it's always cool when it comes from Marby Dog. It's always cool when it comes from like the way they explain it, Gildane, like explaining it to you. I just love how it's a history book, so you're reading it or listening to it as a history book. And then like let's see. Martin signals his interest in historical narrative and truth in the first paragraph of Fire and Blood when he's talking about Gildane and the time being all confused. But when we get down to Jaharis, according to Gildane, Jaharis the first struck a fair balance between the explicit use of violence and the deployment of more symbolic forms of power to gain the support of those he ruled. During the Regency, Jaharis I forgave many rebels, but sent others to the wall, likely in an effort to soothe the inflamed feelings of lords. When false High Septon Moon, that's the guy outside of, impeded his coronation, Moon died likely because of Jaharis' actions or someone wielding the authority of the king. So what happened was Moon was a so-called, he called himself the High Septon. He was a false High Septon. But yet this guy was a sinner. Like he had women every night. And it got to the point where his men kept saying any woman he slept with, he was able to plant his seed. And it became so well known that fathers and like mothers and people were giving him their like unbarren or, infertile daughters.
It's kind of to be seeded. I think they pronounce something like that.
Yeah. And what I find interesting is that it sounds so ridiculous when you read how Gildane's talking about it, and he even kind of makes it like this is stupid. It was just a funny rumor. But you go back to like the Gardener Kings and the first Gardener, he was known to make old wombs flower again, and you know what I mean, like and impregnate women with triplets. Like these are how these rumors begin. And if Moon lived long enough, you never know. He could have been the next coming of the Gardener King.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like it's not. they don't have any sort of education when it comes to the real world sort of stuff. So if someone that's in, you know,
Yeah,
like in real world, like to gain knowledge, you had to be a part of the church. That's
right.
where it all started from. That's what to learning was to be closer to God or their
Yeah,
gods. So someone in that position says that, like we look at that, that's so ridiculous. I can understand 100% why people were throwing their kids at them because that's what they believed was, you know,
yeah. No, I'm
God's
with you on
will.
that. You know what I love what Martin did is he, and I've always thought this, in a way he took what like the Catholic Church was in medieval times and split it to being the faith and the maesters.
Yep.
Like, so what the Catholic Church did was also being your faith, but they also were the learned ones. He kind of
Hmm.
split that down the middle. So it's almost like, to me, the maesters are closer to like the Franciscan monks and the people, like, you know what I mean, like the more
Yeah. So
educated.
the seps they rule through their doctrine where the maesters and everything they rule through knowledge.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
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 in,
it's
in
it's the separation of
they control faith.
science and faith, but they are both intertwined together.
They are. Yeah. I mean, you do have they learn about the faith in the maesters. The maesters chains are, there's all different categories. And I know there's one that's like faith based, but the maesters are like you know, I don't know. The more I read, the more I believe they are in control, them and the faith of getting rid of the Targaryens.
Yeah,
There's
or at least the
definitely,
dragons.
yeah. I mean, they wanted to get rid of all of them, but they got their power, their nuclear bombs out of their hands. You know what I mean? Because
Well, they
if
win
you,
technically.
well, because right after Aegon dies, it's all about their abominations. You know,
Hmm.
they try to make the small folks see the Targaryens as something other than human. They're abominations.
Well,
They're
that's the thing.
affront to God.
That's what Aegon and everything did. He was more than human. He showed himself to be more than human. They just
Yeah,
switched it from being something that's more benevolent to malevolent sort of thing.
yeah, yeah. Aegon and Jaharis share some qualities I find interesting, and one of them is when to use force and when not to. And that's where Aenys failed. That's where Magar succeeded in force. I mean, come on. He failed maybe a little by killing his nephews, but he had to make a point. But you know, like it comes to why Jaehaerys is held up, and some say is the best king ever. I don't know about that, but he definitely ruled using, diplomacy first, which was very important. But he wasn't scared to flex muscle and even use muscle if need be.
Yeah, he reminds me of the sort of rule similar that, like, say for instance, Ned Stark would have been if he had a little bit more political accurement,
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he had that about him. Like his word was his bond type thing. He was honorable, but Jaharis also had a lot of faults, but he was also recorded more of his life. Like Ned Stark was in the North. Yes, he was the Lord and Warden of the North, and that's a huge title. But the North, other than like really the Boltons, everybody was used and liked having the Starks around for the last X amount of thousands of years. Like,
Well, yeah, they weren't fighting within houses.
right. Like no one like had to worry about anything when there was a Stark in Winterfell. And
Yeah.
really, it was only the Boltons that ever were ag- really aggressive towards them. There was other people that pissed off with them, but to the point where the Boltons were always scheming. They had, that's just that type of family.
Oh, they seem nice.
Yeah, good people. Um,
Yeah,
so
great with kids.
yeah, so back to High Septim Moon. High Septim Moon is blocking entrance and people going in and out of Old Town. The Lord of Old Town at the time doesn't do anything about it. So I think they keep calling, they're like late to the dawn. I don't know. They make a nickname for him. This is a terrible summary. I wish Teresa was here. But we're just doing chapter 5 and then we're going to move on. So a girl comes one night with a flask of wine The guards let her in. There's some chuckling, some laughter, and then her scream, and she runs out of the tent, and they like open up the tent, and he's grabbing at his throat. His neck was slit. Now, what I find weird about this story is they search for the girl, never find her. They torture some people, but they never find the girl. And a lot of people think Jaehaerys, or one of the people that backed Maegor and now wanted Jaehaerys's respect, did it. But they found that some of the guards drank the wine that night and they died of poisoning. So if the woman was going to poison him, why did she slit his neck too?
Well, that's the thing. And also, if that was the case, why would she scream and run out and not just leave?
Right. Like, I bet you she was planning on killing him with poison for somebody, but somebody else got to him while she was
Someone
in
got
there.
to her first, yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
like
yeah.
a faceless man or something like that. But we never find
Maybe,
out.
maybe he was doing, maybe he was helping her infertility, and then someone
But
came up behind.
the wine was definitely poison. Now, if someone did come up and slit his throat, they could easily have also poisoned the wine after the fact. But um, it's, I feel like the girl was probably forced by some high lords. Cat.
Hello,
To
kitty.
Yeah, that's Stan Lee. Hey, Stan Lee.
Leibowitz.
Yeah, yeah. Real quick, Riff, you upgraded your membership. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Memberships have been up and down, but you guys who keep supporting this channel, like Katina, Shane, all you guys, I just appreciate
Mr.
you
Grant
guys so much.
Gregory.
Oh yeah, that guy for 24 months too. Thank you very much, Grant, and everybody else. I thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. Shane goes on to say, yeah, Starks are almost sacred in the North. I believe they are, except for the Boltons. I mean, the Manderleys hold them to like a height that no other house, I think, does. And they're not even originally from the North. Because
Well, that just, yeah. And that also goes to show you how egregious it was what Rob did when
right.
when he killed the Karstarks, because he turned the Karstarks, which was their longest,
Their
one of their
biggest,
longest, yeah,
yeah,
completely against them.
not even just another house. They were a what do you call it when it's like a family a branch
Yeah, well, they
house.
should, yeah, they share a name.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. You know what, Katina? I think Ned himself would be a great king, but it all depends on who was around him. Because Ned, look what happened to him because he trusted the wrong people, said stupid things to the wrong people, was honest to the wrong people. He would have probably been killed pretty quick. Darren N, what's this all about? You know what, Darren? It's all about blood or fire and blood, prepping for a House of the Dragon. Thank you for being here, man. We are planning on doing all the chapters that go through season 1 and through season 2 before the show starts. I forgot one of my main panelists, Teresa Martin, Miss Martin Muses, who is like the diehard on this stuff, really knows her stuff. Wasn't going to be here tonight. So we're just going through chapter 5 and then we're just going to BS a little bit. So I'll change the title so no one gets mad at me, because a lot of people do when I don't do exactly what I say.
Add Nerdrotic and 1 million into it.
I should.
So when people search,
Dude,
we also mentioned him. We mentioned him. It was one of the first things we mentioned.
We did. People were really, last year when he was in the thumbnail, people got pissed.
Yeah.
But no one understood. Like, I thought he would show up to one of them, like he said he was going to. So I never knew which one it was going to be. So I was just trying to,
He's shown up since then, hasn't he?
I don't know.
I feel like we were gonna have one, or we did have one. I can't remember when he.
I know I've been trying to get him on
Aluminum
Spork for a while, but he's either been out and about, sick, not feeling good, this and that. So I don't know.
Or the other, yeah.
Yeah, or most people who don't like my channel, it's probably poisoned. But he has a million subs. I mean, coming on my channel won't hurt his. Jeez. You know what I mean?
Oh, maybe it will.
Can you imagine? Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Sorry, Scott. I can't show up on your show. You're poisonous. And I
You're
heard that.
poison, yeah. But by the way,
I
I've just booked Dan Vast for you to come on.
yeah. That was great. Yeah. Anyways, next. What was I talking about? This is a good stream
Um,
already. I can
so
feel it.
yeah, talking about you said about Ned being a good ruler because they are essentially like revered up in the north, and then you started talking about the reign of Jaehaerys, and that's the last thing you said. You said, "Oh yeah," and the reign of Jaehaerys, and then that was
Oh
it.
yeah. So this guy, the reason why a lot of people think Jaehaerys killed him was because he was making it very hard for anyone to enter Old Town. And instead of going there fire and blood style and burning them all with his dragon, he must have done this because what he was attempting to do was to get to the actual High Septon and actually be crowned so that it's legit that he is the
Yeah,
next ruler, you know? That's what I was trying to say.
right.
Uh
Yeah, and the chick didn't do it. I don't
uh
believe she did it.
no, I don't either. I really wonder who did it. What do you think? Come on, talk to me.
I definitely think 100% that it was one of the guards. I
Yeah,
think because they didn't say all the guards died, the head guard didn't die, so I think he was. Yeah,
yeah, that could be it. Sorry, one more second. It could be it. I don't know. That's a good. What do you guys think in the chat? If you read this chapter, do you know? And thanks for once again, Darren. Thanks for hanging out. Do you think that Jaharis had something to do with the death of this false High Septon moon? I wonder. It was definitely Katina who did it. Oh no, she said something.
mm,
You have to be careful of whom is on the small council. Yes, when it
100%.
comes any king. I thought season one was quite well done, all things considered. Yeah, man, they made some changes. I enjoyed season one. I was preparing for it to be a shit show, and the casting is what made that show. I mean, those actors, they put everything into it. I believed it. I even believed there was a Black Valerian. Um, like they never even brought up skin color, just blood, which was hilarious to me. But other than that, it was awesome.
There was no skin color. That's why.
No, no, they have the blood
So
of
I
all
mean,
Valeria.
there is the theory that he was killed by Sir Mervyn. Was it Flowers? So
Yeah,
was it Flowers? I always get the bastard names mixed up.
in the Reach, I believe it's Flowers. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah. So Mervyn. Um, that's the only other one that I've heard of that people have said.
yeah. There was two. They bring up in the book, two of the lords that sided with Magor that might have
Yeah, it
had
was one of the
something to do with
warrior's
it.
sons of oh shit, who was it? Yeah, but they had a massive like problem with the faith of the seven. That
Yeah.
was part of the reason why.
Yes. Hold on. Let's see. And if you guys know any of the answers, please feel free to throw it in the chat. All beautiful 90, you guys. Love y'all. Um, do. All right, so let's read a little bit of this guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
Every day, Septim Moon went forth to denounce the sin of House Targaryen and the lickspittle who permitted their abominations. Whilst inside Old Town, the true father of the faith had become a virtual prisoner in his own palace, unable to set forth outside the confines of the starry sept. Though Lord Hightower had closed his gates against Septim Moon and his followers and refused to allow them entrance to his city, he showed no eagerness to take up arms against them, despite repeated uh, entries or entreaties from His High Holiness. When pressed for reason, his lordship cited a distaste for shedding pious blood, but many claimed the real reason was the unwillingness to offer battle to Lord Oakheart and Rowan, who had granted Moon their protection. The reluctance earned him a name, Lord Donald the Delayer, from the maesters of the Citadel.
I forgot about that one.
I love that. I did, and Lord Oakheart and Rowan, I believe they were backers of Maegor. Um, let's see. The long conflict between King Maegor and the Faith had made it imperative, right? That Jaharis be anointed king by the High Septon. Lord Rogar and the Queen Regent agreed. Before that could happen, however, Septon Moon and his ragged horde needs to be dealt with. So the prince could travel safely to Old Town. It had been hoped that the news of the Maegor's death would suffice, and they talk about some of his followers leaving, but not all of them. Jahar's considered getting rid of them himself, but he didn't do that. He felt the best way to deal with the Boy King and his sister Rhaena and Alisana. What's his wife's name? Jaharis and Alisane. Alisane all had dragons, and some felt the best way
Oh,
to
I thought it
deal
was
with
Allison.
Septimum. No, Alisane was just go, all out. Aegor and his sisters field of fire, but he decided not to. Okay, so here we go. This is it.
Oh yeah, the good Queen Alicent. That's right.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yep.
So they let the girl in. She said, okay, so the girl, as always, he was guarded by his poor fellows, talking about Moon, huge strapping axemen with unshorn beards. But when a comely young woman presented herself at the Septon's tent with a flagon of wine that she wished to give to his high holiness in return for his help, they admitted her at once. They knew what sort of help the woman required. A short time passed, during which the men outside the tent heard only occasional gusts of laughter from Septon Moon inside, but then suddenly there was a groan and a woman's shriek, followed by a bellow of rage. The tent flaps was thrown open, and the woman burst out half naked and barefoot and dashed away wide-eyed and terrified before any of the poor fellows could think to stop her. Septon Moon himself followed a moment later, naked, roaring, and drenched in blood. He was holding his neck, and blood was leaking between his fingers and dripping down into his beard. So he staggers and he dies. In the
Okay.
aftermath,
Yes. So
yeah,
maybe she did try and slit his throat because she thought maybe the poison wasn't working, but she didn't do it good enough. So he
right.
came after her. That's why she ran. But wouldn't she be covered in blood if she did it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's just too much things about it that don't make sense.
And if she was covered in blood, George would have wrote it.
Right. And she shrieked and came out like
Yeah.
just in fear. It wasn't like she was playing a role. Like she just darted screaming in fear. Like half naked, one shoe, like just just the way they make it sound, she wasn't prepared for that. It said, this is the part, dashed away wide-eyed and terrified.
Terrified. Yeah.
Terrified is a word you don't use for someone who's just, playing along. I don't know. The good queen, yes, sir. Yeah, and then in the aftermath, the ragged hosts had led Old Town began to disintegrate. Some of his followers had already slipped away when, Maegor died. The possession of Moon's mortal remains. Oh yeah, there was a fight over that. The poor fellows, especially, were no respecters of nobility, and the reluctant of Lord Rowan and Oakheart to commit their knights and men at arms to an assault on the walls of Old Town had made them suspicious of the two lords. Like,
Yeah.
Rowan and Oakheart, I was kind of shocked they kept going this far. You know what I mean? Like, they were going to attack Old Town. Well, use these guys as a proxy almost.
Well, what else could they have done?
Yeah, I don't know. let's see. Lord Rowan decamped within an hour with all his knights. Lord Oakheart called the next day. Moon's murder removed the last major obstacle to ascension of Jahares, but from the day to this, debate has raged as to who was responsible. No one truly believed that the woman who attempted to poison the sinful septon and ended by cutting his throat was acting on her own. Plainly, she was but a cat's paw. But whose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did the boy king himself send her forth, or was she mayhaps an agent of his hand, Rogar Baratheon, or his mother, Queen Regent? Some came to believe that the woman was one of the faceless men. In support of his claim, they cited her sudden disappearance, the way she seemed to melt into the night after the murder, and the fact that the Septon Moon's guards could not agree on what she looked like. But
Well, they're
wiser
all
men,
drunk.
yeah, that's
So
that, right. Um, the very clumsiness of Moon's murder speaks against it being their work, like the Faceless Men.
yeah, I don't
Um,
think it's faceless man, because if that was the case, then it wouldn't have said that she ran out afraid. It would say that she would appear afraid.
appeared right now. This is where they throw the two lords that were on Magor's side. Most scholars today believe that the killer was no more than a camp follower acting at the behest of either Lord Rowan or Lord Oakenheart, or mayhaps both of them. Though neither dared desert Moon whilst he lived, the alacrity with which the two lords abandoned his cause after his death suggests that their grievances had been with Magor, not with House Targaryen. So, like, yeah, I guess
Um,
Oakheart, they were scared to, because the guy was a beast of a
yeah,
man, you know?
it could have also been something as simple as just a family member of someone who he did this to previously, or she
Mm-hmm.
could have been a repeat visitor and he just doesn't remember because he's been banging all these chicks for years.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, dude. Just to answer this, Tina, that's what I've been doing. I've been listening to it on
Yeah,
Audible, and the dude's voice, I love the guy who reads it. He's awesome. He's not like the
he's
OG
no
guy who used to do it.
he's no
He's
Roy
no
Dotrice,
He
but
is no
he's
Roy.
yeah,
He's still really good. I wish they
yeah.
had the guy who played the series in Game of Thrones. That actor does a great job, like with the lore
Oh,
videos when HBO did them.
oh, Paddy.
No, not Patty. The series 2 in the Game of Thrones.
Okay, yeah. Brother of mine from Doctor Who.
Yes.
He's also in Counterpart.
Yeah.
You should watch that. That's good.
What is it?
Counterpart.
What's that? I don't. What's it about?
J.K. Simmons. There's
Oh yeah,
he works for an organization that
Mm-hmm.
apparently has let's just say the world deviated in the 90s,
Okay.
and there's two worlds living side by side in reality, and he works for an organization that deals with crossing of information between the two worlds. And
Oh
there's
shit.
yeah, it's really
That
good.
sounds
He plays two different people in it.
right. Right. Okay.
And just by the way he looks and stands, and you can tell exactly who's who.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
really
cool,
good.
dude. He narrates the Rise of the Dragon video game or video, which I don't even know what that it was from 2022. So it was about this book right here. So I'm
Oh,
wondering,
he has a proper regal British accent.
very, very regal. He looks nothing like the series, like what he looks like in the show. Like I couldn't tell you, like when I saw him for the first time without the blonde hair and stuff, and it was only like a year or two ago, I didn't recognize it was him.
Yeah, I saw him because he was in Doctor Who episode around the same time. That's why I recognized him.
Like here, let me share. Am I sharing this? No, here.
No, yeah,
Like you got to look hard to see the series. I don't know. Yeah, same here. No one has time to read. Thanks again, everybody. 11 people watching. We got Zach's in the house. Adega's still watching. Love Adega. Have to have him
oh,
on
Zax,
for.
you've got the link. Jump on, buddy.
Yeah, we could use your help. Adega, if you, I know you're into like aliens and conspiracies. Am I correct? Because if you are, we'll have to have you on one of the Aluminum Spork shows. I love Adega. Good dude. Good dude. Yeah, but this is him. He's been in a lot, he does a lot of cool stuff. Let's see. So he was Star Wars, The Bad Batch, whatever. Final Fantasy, I don't know, the Victory of Joan Arc podcast. He does it. I guess he's doing more and more voice acting. He was in Arcane.
Arcane.
Victor?
Yeah, he was
Is
Sniper
that
fella.
the evil guy?
Yeah.
Victor? Right? The evil guy?
Yep.
Okay.
He was Victor.
Oh, no shit. They ever come out with a season 2 of that?
I don't know. It's weird because I play the game, so I love League of Legends. So seeing these characters there was kind of cool, but it was like a very unique like almost like an Elseworld style story.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of cool.
You know, I never finished this show, Legion.
Good. That last 2 seasons, it was terrible.
I thought the first season was good.
First season was great.
Dan Stevens is an awesome actor.
Also British.
Yeah, also British. Those British, they know how to act. But I didn't know that Harry Lloyd played Charles Xavier.
Yeah, it was stupid.
That's crazy. I didn't even know he played in that as Charles Xavier. That's nuts.
There you go, counterpart. There you go. You just went past it. Scroll up a little bit.
This
there.
one right here?
Yep.
Oh, I had this tack to watch. I thought I just kind of sounded interesting. Tina.
Speaking of interesting, hello.
Hello. So sorry I'm late. I just got home.
I'm just glad you're here because I know your favorite night is Fridays.
Hey, I'm supposed to tell you to get over it, according to Vinny, and that
Vinny.
you.
Okay, go on. No, finish it.
And then Vinny said you should give him a ring because you should be on the show sometime soon.
Definitely, I love Vinny. Vinny's good human being.
Oh, we would, but we're full. Oh, what a pity. Oh.
Oh, you got a daddy? Yeah. Like, I don't know what that means. Don't run downstairs. Walk. I don't want to see you get hurt. How are you, Tina? How's everything? It's been a while.
Yeah, work is busy. I'm 9 days and 2 weekends away from the project from hell to be over. And then my life.
Is that what you mafia people? Is that what you mafia people call hits?
Yeah, no, that's when the statute of limitations runs out.
Oh, gotcha. All right, that makes more sense. So, I'm guessing you were too busy to refresh on these chapters?
Unfortunately, I do remember reading them out of the pretty new book I got for Christmas.
That's right.
It's a picture book.
Sort of
it doesn't count.
It has words in it.
Gorgeous book.
So, did you know that he changed 4 things in that book compared to the original book?
Did he even change anything? I just thought they put it out because it had pictures.
Yeah, no. Apparently, sources said there are 4 things that have been changed in it, and I haven't been able to. I don't know. I haven't been able to find it. And I haven't been able to find anyone that can corroborate it. But it doesn't surprise me that he would.
Who the hell are these sources? Come on. No way.
Well, you did hear that. Of course, I'm just as bad as the unnamed sources, but I heard somewhere that the TV show is canon. So whatever it is, they add back into House of the Dragon. We're supposed to pretend that was reality, and just the Maesters got it wrong when they wrote the history.
And thanks for bringing that up, Tina. Because I have said that before here, and I guess you don't listen to what I say. If Vinny said it,
I don't.
I hate my kids. No one listens to me. But yeah, that's what pisses me off. Like I will not believe this show is canon, because if it is, I will hate this show. Like, I have to believe this show is something in its own world. And I know they're trying to tell us it's not, but I have to believe that, or I'm going to hate the show. Because I don't want to know Kristen Cole was a whiny bitch. Like, I didn't like him in the first place, but to be that much of a whiny, like, I love you. It's like, dude, you knew what was up. I banged you. We're having a good time. Look, you protect me, have sex with me, and you don't have to even deal with my bullshit. And he's like, no, I want it all. Let's move away.
You want me to be your whore?
Yeah, your whore? Am I your whore? Like, oh my God. Come
But
on.
what I think is even more bizarre is the Maesters would just forget that Melee's popped up through the bottom of the dragon pit and took out like hundreds of citizens.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
just
well,
forgot to
those
mention
those
that.
those
You know what?
bakers and farmers deserved it. They shouldn't have been celebrating.
You know what's even crazier is they never reported that ever. No one else knew that history. Like, don't you think that would be someone even like small folk would be like, you remember the time Rhaenys
Hmm.
Targaryen popped through that goddamn floor, looked the people that spoil I won't spoil in the eyes and did
Hmm.
nothing and just flew away. That no, we would have known about that.
That's the thing. It would
Yeah.
explain that you'd actually be able to add more to the story about what actually happens to her later on if that was the
Mhm.
case.
Yeah,
Right.
just to give my boy a shout out. Vinny Art. This is Vinny's stuff. I don't know what's active, but we are going to share that with you guys. So I'm just going to put Vinny Art down and the link to his Indiegogo. Love this guy. Don't get to see him and like Red Gaze enough and all those guys, but they're awesome people and I care for them deeply in weird and I was about to say bondish ways because I was looking at bonds. You know what I mean. You guys all know what I mean, right?
And
I'm
his
totally-
work is beautiful.
Yeah,
yeah.
bondage. I know.
So is Nerium. Nerium's work
Absolutely.
is gorgeous too. And that's why I'm bringing up. Where's the second campaign though? You guys keep talking full there, and then I'll bring up here is Nerium's. She, dude, for me, I love Vinny. Vinny's art is gorgeous, but Nerium's art's it just something it speaks to me. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just so beautiful. They both are, you know. I just something about the way Nerium draws is just unbelievable to me. So this is Nerium's Bonds Indiegogo. I have both of the books or the first two, let's just say. They're awesome. I don't know what I just did. I think I sent them twice, but this, I believe this is the second volume, The Cursed Child, but the artwork is insane. Both of them are insane. Vinny and Nerium, just again, beautiful artwork, both of them. So just wanted to give a shout out and a hand to our friends over there because I don't do it enough. So I want to make sure people know.
Indeed.
Oh, and Walton, you guys can subscribe to him if you want. Anyways, let's move on.
Well, now that we got someone else here, I could do the little
Yes.
thing that I was going to do.
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, real quick. Zach says that's how you know an author is super committed to his world building. Oh yeah, sure. Whatever is on the TV canon. I'll be. You know what? You're so right because like years prior, I know George would never have allowed that to happen.
No, see, that's wrong. When he said, "I'll be at the buffet," no, George will get the buffet brought to him.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a good point.
that's true. Yeah, he's rich enough now. Walton, did you sense I was here? Yeah, he totally did. He is.
Yeah, he heard that you were praising women, and he come to put a stop to it.
Check out Zombie Box reviews too, people. Andy's one of the best. And yeah, again, Walton. Whatever. So, well, let's do it. Walton, do your things. I haven't seen Soul in a while. Hopefully, he still loves us. So, if you want to share out links and stuff and be an awesome mod, even though you have a bigger channel than me, go right ahead. I can't believe Walton has a bigger channel than what I do wrong. The guy went nuts for a year and he still has a bigger channel than me. Love you, dude. Move on.
I'll be hating on
Maybe
women.
you just, yeah, maybe you need to get rid of Mrs. Sporks and the kids,
Right?
and
Yeah. I will. I'll tell everybody how they did me wrong.
It's like,
I love
honey,
you.
I love you, and I know we got the twins and everything, but this is the thing. I don't even have 2,000 subs, and like you're not helping with this scenario. So yeah,
He is, dude. I gotta give him credit, man. He took lemons and made fucking lemonade out of it. Like what a shitty hand he got dealt. And look at the motherfucker. Look, it was over a year. Thank you very much. Oh, I love you, dude. One of my favorite people. One of my favorite people. Everybody was like, "Get rid of him. He's bad news for your channel." I don't care. I do enough bad news for my channel. I'm not
Yeah,
dissing
you,
a friend.
you didn't listen to any of my suggestions.
I
God.
didn't. No, most of the people who gave me the suggestions don't talk to me anymore.
No.
Let's just burn it all down now. Let's just go for it. Anyways, Grant, let's play this game you were talking about.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
quit for a second.
I did a little trivia quiz for season 1 of House of the Dragon. So I know you are both seen it and you are like experts on it because that's what I just said right here and now. So
and that makes it real. Makes it real.
that makes it real. Scott, do you have a like a whiteboard or a bit of paper, something you can write your answers on?
I probably can if you give me a minute.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Yep. All right. So
Don't
essentially,
explain it. Don't explain it because I won't hear you.
Oh, I thought you had your headphones on still. Never mind. Wow. No wonder your channel's fucking dying. My God. So when are you doing your next video? What's your next bad takes on?
I've got like a whole bunch of things to do bad takes on. I want to do a bad takes on the what do you call it? Labyrinth being in the theater 38 years after it was first in the theater. I read the Scott Lang Look Out for the Little Guy book that was supposed to be written as if he was a real person.
What,
Telling
they
everybody.
actually made that book?
Yes, they did, and I bought it. So there's one fool out there.
Oh.
And then I also read The Haunted Vagina.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
supposed to be reviewing that. And let's see, a couple of other little things here and there that I've been picking up. So I got all kinds of plans and no kinds of time. So I'm hoping that my project is going to end as it should at the beginning of the month, and then I can get back into my groove.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I've heard I heard about the Haunted Vagina. Geez, I want to say maybe 2008 or 9. Someone had it, and I just remember seeing. I'm like, what the hell is this?
And I didn't even realize there was such a genre called bizarro fiction.
Wait a second to get my earbuds.
Didn't even know that was a thing. So, and it honestly,
I'm
just to give a little a spoiler, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, it's actually everyone who I know who's read it has actually said it's good. They give it like really high praises.
What's that?
The Haunted Vagina.
What? Huh?
The Haunted Vagina by Merrick III.
Tina, Q, I must. He's Australian. Maybe I'm hearing him wrong.
It's a book that was brought up on one of Steven's streams, and I was supposed to read. I did read a couple of reviews on it that were absolutely hilarious, and I ended up buying the book. And just as a joke, I was going to read it and then do a real panning review, and it actually ended up not being horrible.
Oh, what's the book?
The Haunted Vagina.
Oh, it really is called The Haunted Vagina?
Yeah. It's a part of the bizarro fiction genre. Like it's not body horror, but it's not body horror.
Yeah,
at
it
the
just
same
sounds
time.
like something Walton reads. Totally. So I live with little girls when all I can find is like a pink little thing, and then this pen. I don't know. I have a whiteboard somewhere. They must have stole it. So now I got this
okay.
rainbow pen. I am an ally.
All right. So, yeah. All right. So it consists of three. The first round is 8 questions. They're all worth 1 point each. I'll be making sure to keep note of each of your scores. I'll just do it this way then.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out real quick. Great news. Zombie Box said, "All good, man. My mom is finally coming home from the hospital in a couple days, so I'm so glad to hear that."
Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome news.
All right.
I hope they turn that novel into a movie.
All right, and yes, Stephen, I did actually read the book.
Respect.
It's funny that you say that because Stephen's the main character in it.
He's actually the ghostwriter.
No, actually, the main character's name is Stephen.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. So, All right, so it consists of 3 rounds. The first round is 8 questions, each worth 1 point. So how it'll go is I'll get you to write your answer down, Scott, and then I'll go to Tina first for the answer. You both answer the same question. That way that there's no cahoots, or I can't go to you first and then Tina says, "Yeah, no, I wrote that down,"
Okay.
just because she really wants to beat you. So
Okay. So she'll answer first, and I'll write mine down.
no, I'll ask the question.
Yes.
And then you'll both answer at the same time. So you'll write it down.
Let's just do this. I'll write it down. You'll see me put my pen down. Then she gets to answer it because she doesn't
Yes, that's
show
what I
on
say.
camera,
Yep.
And then
Yep.
I'll show my answer.
Yep.
Not at the same time.
Yep.
That works.
Okay, are you ready, guys? This is all House of the Dragon season 1 trivia.
Okay.
All right. Question 1.
Terrible.
How many years before the birth of Daenerys Targaryen is the show set?
The correct
or the one they said it was?
On the show. They gave a specific number on the show.
They did give us specific. Okay.
Yeah. Five.
Shit, I have no clue.
4, 3,
All right,
2.
Mine.
All right, Tina, what's your answer?
It's either 112 and 108. One was correct, and one was the one that they had in the words on the opening episode.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
really?
I went 204 for some reason.
No, the correct answer is 172 years.
That's it. I knew there was more than 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But I went over. Damn.
All right, so the scores are locked up at 0-0. All right. So, question 2. What is the name of the villain from the Free Cities in the War for the Stepstones?
Oh, God. Jesus. No, it's not Jesus. That's not my answer. All right, I'm putting it down.
The Crab King?
That is close, but that is incorrect.
I said the same thing, the Crab King.
We were looking for the Crab Feeder.
Oh, it is the Crab Feeder.
Because he locks it up there, and then the crabs eat him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would have also accepted Kragus Draha, which is his actual name.
I was going to say that too.
Yeah, me three.
I just couldn't pronounce it, so
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try to. Oh, a chomp, like a chomp. Oh, I thought you said champ.
Yep.
My bad.
So question 3. What is the name of the pig given to Aemon as a joke by his brother and nephews? What do they call the pig?
I have no clue. All right.
3. All right, Tina, what do you have?
I'm totally guessing. One Eye?
I was going to call it the black bacon.
Oh, it's close. Yeah, it was the color something. It was the pink dread.
That's it. The pink. Okay.
Dread.
Damn it. I knew it had something to do with the black dread. But, oh, man.
Yep.
Gotcha. And it was because he didn't have a dragon, is why.
Yeah,
Yep.
So... Pig. Yes. Okay. Now I
Oh,
remember.
so close. So close.
All right, this next one.
In the chat. Feel free to put the answer if you think you know it.
Yeah, we had Shane that come up with one as well. So
yeah, Crab Feeder.
So far Shane's winning.
Yes, he will win.
All right, I'm pretty sure you get this one. I'm going to need the 2 answers for this one. This is a 2-parter. Okay. What are the Strong Brothers' nicknames for each of them?
I don't know if these are nicknames. Like what they call themselves?
What are they known by? Yeah, what is Laris also known by and everything?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know what else you would call that but a nickname. It's not an official title.
I guess that's a good way of putting it.
Yep. All right, Tina, do you have an answer?
Jace and Luke?
I said the same thing.
No, I was talking about the actual Strong brothers.
Oh, duh.
I'll give you the chance to do a redo. You got
We got that right though. All right.
Yeah.
The actual Strong brothers. Oh shit.
There's no proof of that.
Yeah.
That's why I said nicknames, not. I can hear Scott.
Shit, I'm screwing it up.
All right, Tina, what do you have?
I have no idea, but I like Shane's answers.
Spork and
Well,
Matt.
Shane's answers are correct, but
Oh crap! I put Unbreakable and the Clubfoot.
you got one of them. You got
Yeah.
It's Clubfoot and Break Bones.
Break Bones, not Unbreakable.
Yeah, close.
So he gets a half a point, right?
And Shane, don't. I know you're not, but don't look it up. Shane's the one I know already knows all this stuff. He's like my encyclopedia. A Song of Ice and Fire, but I like Spork and Mad. That was Brian's. Good one.
Yep. Okay, question 5. Which dragon does Vhagar kill in the season finale?
Oh shit! I can't even think of a dragon's name. No, that's not the dragon's name.
How do you go taking test, Scott? You seem to be handling it pretty well.
I got to take a untimed SATs because I have like a learning disability, so I didn't even have any time limit on my SATs. I still sucked in English.
So did my son Jacob, and he kicked butt in
No,
math.
great for
He
your
got
son,
like
Jacob.
no. He got the highest score in math, and he got like 7th grade reading because he's got dyslexia. So yeah.
I just saw Shane's answer and he's probably right. And I totally did not. I wasn't going to put down that answer. I was going to put sun something. So I got that wrong. What did you have?
I had something wing. I just didn't know what it was.
It's silver. Shane is just awesome.
The correct answer is Arix.
What?
Oh, Arox. That's right.
Oh shit. Really? Wait a minute. Who flies Silverwing then?
The other one. The one that didn't get eaten.
Oh, Luke flies Silverwing. Right? Luke lived, right? It was no. Wait a minute.
No, Jace lived.
Jace lived. Luke died. Okay, that's why. Okay, I would have got it wrong no matter what. We also have the answer, Miss McGranny Boom Boom Wing.
No, McGranny Boom Boom Wing didn't die. Then that's in season 2.
That's
so. Gotcha. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Close though. For the last answer, Clubfoot and Crispy. Oh, that's
yep.
That's a good one.
That's good. That's good. All right. So what's the score right now?
The score is coming in at 0 for Scotty, and in the lead, Tanner with 0.
Back away from your mic just a hair.
Just a little bit.
Scott needs at least half a point for.
No. It's a 1 point. It's a 1. If it comes down to it, I might give you a half point. But it was 2 questions for 1 because I thought you would get that one.
I gotta get something because I'm freaking running this stream. And we were not prepped beforehand about this quiz, which I like.
Obviously.
I'd rather go into it. Shut up, go. All right, next.
Missaria or Miseria, or depending on what part of the world you're from, who leads a network of spies in King's Landing, also goes by what other name?
Oh my gosh, I think I might actually have an answer.
Because you're racist.
Yep.
All
right, Tina, what's your name?
The White Worm.
The White Worm.
That's correct from both parts.
Yay!
I would have also accepted Lady Misery, which he's been referred to as well. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Anyways.
So Lane or Valerian fakes his death and escapes Driftmark with which other knight?
Gay. Will you take Gay as an answer?
No, because that's not his name.
Okay.
I only know his first name.
Well, we'll go with that. Hold on one second though. It's all right. I got his first name too. You go first.
Sir Joffrey.
No, Sir Joffrey got killed, didn't he?
That is incorrect.
I put Sir Bob.
Sir Bob. Oh,
It-
you're right. He was one that got killed at the wedding.
Yeah. I don't know the
Um,
guy he left with. I remember the
it-
guy.
it's. I'm not 100% certain on the pronunciation because I've heard it pronounced as Carl or Qual, Qarl Corey. Sir Carl Corey.
Yeah, I remember the guy. Like, doesn't Damon like grab him and like tell him, you know? Like,
Yep. He
yeah,
grabs him.
I
He's like,
remember-
ugh.
yeah. I remember that part. Like, he kind of threatens him, but
Right.
Yeah,
And he
I-
was killed in the books because he was the one who was in the fireplace.
He was the one.
right?
No. No. It was Laenor, the one that was killed, and he
Yeah,
was
in the
blamed for it, and then
books.
he was executed.
Right.
Oh,
in the
okay,
books,
gotcha,
Laenor
gotcha.
was the one
Yeah.
dead. Yeah,
So-
that's why it's like this cannot be real. This can't be the canon if they let him live. It can't be the canon.
And
Like,
why would they
how
let
can-
him live? Oh, sorry.
Well, that's the thing. No, go ahead, Tina.
Why would they let him live only to have the dragon come back
With a
and
different
have
rider.
his have the bastard?
Yeah.
Uh,
I bet you
Well, you
he's
see,
coming back
you
as
see,
himself.
he cut his hair, and the dragon went, "I don't know you. My rider has hair."
Yeah. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna be something like that. Wow, Brian, good one. Coral. It's gonna be something like that because that's the one, like the moment they change that from the book, Laenor is killed. A lot of people think, have reasons to believe somebody did it, who did it, this did it. But how do you now say that the show is canon and he gets to fly away when then his dragon comes back with somebody else? Like,
Well,
that
not
makes-
just that. According to their records, they executed someone for his murder.
Yes. Like, so does he die of Valerian, I don't know, AIDS or something?
AIDS?
And then I like caught myself from saying it, but all right. Damn
No,
it.
he died. It's a new thing. It's called gay scale.
It's so messed up that we think the same way.
All right. So
Um,
And-
last
and-
question, round one.
Wait a minute, but Tina had something to say. What were you gonna say?
and did they explain in the show how his dragon didn't leave? Like his dragon must have stayed on Dragonstone. When
Oh shit,
he
yeah, because he
went
took a boat, didn't
to-
he?
Yeah. So how do you convince the dragon to say, "Hey, dude, I'm pretending to be dead. Stay here. Don't follow me." And then eventually the dragon must have gone after him in order for him
and
to
then
be
comes
claimed
back.
by a bastard. Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's stupid. We'll talk about it after our last answer or question.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't
All right.
be sorry. Stop that.
So last question. Who does Daemon decapitate in the throne room?
What's his name?
Do, 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 do. All right. 5, 4. All right. Tina.
I don't remember. It's another one of those names that sound like all the other names that the
Take a guess. You'll
Blair.
probably be close.
Leonard.
Oh,
That is
man.
incorrect.
I said Jamal Valerian.
He's actually Sir Vaemon Valerian,
Daemon. There you go.
Damon.
who, because remember, the TV show is legitimate, that it's his brother, not his
Right.
nephew.
Not his nephew, it's his brother. Dude, how could they say this show is canon? Man, you're gonna make me hate the
Yeah.
show by the end of this conversation because
Yeah.
it can't be
Oh
canon.
no.
First of all, the family I'm sorry, this is not a racist statement. The family cannot be black. Okay? I don't care if they're like, they don't know what his mother looked like. The picture of white they are. Even if they do have, some soul in their DNA, they look uber Valerian. They look, the purple eyes, the silver hair, like the idea that you have the Valerians being black is just dumb. It's just
I
dumb.
think it was. I think at this
No.
point in at this point in the history of old Valyria, that the two houses that were left would have intermarried so often that they probably wouldn't have been very white and very black.
Hmm.
It would have been mixed if you're supposed to
Yeah.
assume that their genetics works like our human genetics.
Yeah, but the Targaryens and the Valerians, they do not like marrying outside of their family lines because of the dragon like DNA. So
Right.
the idea that any other culture, any other family out there could be black. Any other. I don't think it
Mhm.
really would mess up much. But having them black in this show screws up one of the main reasons why like Rhaenyra is loses her queenship. It screws it all up.
It's
Like,
because it's all about the hair. It always was. Game of
Yeah.
Thrones has always been about the hair. So
yeah, thank you. I mean,
All right.
they don't even talk about skin tone. They just talk about the hair color. It's so dumb.
yes. So before we go any further, so after round 1, we have a tie with Scott on 1 point and Tina on 1 point.
Yeah.
So round 2 will consist of each different categories. What'll happen is each person will get a chance to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, they get the first choice to decide whether they want to take that category or not. How it works is it's a multiple choice question, but if you answer it before you get to multiple choice, you get 2 points. If you go to multiple choice, you get 1 point. If you get it wrong, your opponent gets a chance to steal the points based on the value of the question.
Okay.
So, because it's between the two of you, you just have to decide who's going to go first because you're tied.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I'll just bring up my screen. Alrighty, so the 5 categories we have are family, the royal hunt, quote, mixed bag, or Damon. All right, so I'm going to spin it for Tina first. Whatever it lands on, you get the choice. If you want to
Should've
keep
been
doing it,
this the whole time.
well, this is a different category. So,
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Wheel of Dragons. I like that.
We're putting thank you, Katina, because this is going to be part of our show for now on.
All
Wheel of
right.
Dragons.
do you want to keep family, or do you want to try and spin for another one?
Or what?
I'll keep family.
You'll keep
Why don't you
family.
spin-
Okay.
What it should be is, do you want to keep family or pass it to like the next contestant? Not spin again, because we could sit here all night spinning.
No, you only get one. You only get one. Your first one. I explained that. It's your first one.
Okay,
You get.
I wasn't listening.
I know you weren't listening. You're too busy gasbagging.
No, I was looking at this. Hold on. Freaking author Stephen Walton posts, I don't suggest getting into a toxic situation, falling apart, becoming what you hate, struggling to find yourself again, all while losing your shit. But if you're going to it, he meant to put do, but he's a moron. Be successful at it, or at least get more subscribers than at Sporky News.
Oh, that's awesome.
What a dick. Oh, I love him. All right. So she got family.
All right. So
On
this one
Wheel
is
of Dragons.
Dragons.
Dude,
We love
that's-
Targaryens.
We
Yeah.
need like a theme song for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Tina. So how this will go is I'll give you your question. If you want to answer it, you can answer it, or you can opt for multiple choice if you're not certain. If you get it wrong, then that question goes across to Scott to see if he can get it.
Gotcha.
So you
Okay.
have 4 questions. You have 4 questions in this category. Potential of 8 points.
Wow. Okay.
So, all right, and family. So Rhaenyra Targaryen and Laenor Velaryon share which common ancestor?
Rainies.
That is incorrect.
Whoa. How's that No, that's impossible. She is right.
No, common. Okay, when you're talking about common ancestor, you're talking about a direct lineage above you, not.
Like not an aunt and a mother.
No,
Okay, I see
no.
what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
Well, see, you should.
So, all right.
Okay.
Give her a second chance on that one.
Yeah. So, is it grandparent, great grandparent, great uncle, or great aunt?
Hmm.
Great aunt.
That makes no sense, bro. Rhaenys is his mother and her aunt.
It said Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhaenys is her aunt,
Yeah.
and Laenor, right? You said Laenor?
Yeah.
That's his mom.
Yeah.
Because they're first cousins. So
Yes.
Yes, I'm talking about
common
direct. It's common is direct lineage, father to son, down for that one. Not
So how could it be a great aunt or uncle? I'm very confused.
that's yes. There, in
Those are
multiple
just kind
choice,
of throwaways. I
in
got you
multiple
now.
choice, there are questions that aren't correct.
I'm so sorry, dude. It took me a second to realize those were probably just wrong answers. Okay, my bad.
Okay. So based on that, is it grandparents or great grandparents?
great grandparents.
Correct for 1 point.
Ooh.
All right. Question 2. What are the names of the two Lannister twins?
Ooh, that's a good one.
If you're uncertain, you can ask for multiple choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask for multiple choice.
Okay. Is it James and Tyron? Is it Jason and Tylan? Is it Jason and Rylan? Is it Jace and Tywin?
The second one.
Correct for 1 point.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. Which actions led to Daemon's second exile from the royal court?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it stealing a dragon egg? Pronouncing himself king of the narrow sea. C. Calling the king's deceased son heir for a day, or D. Corrupting Rhaenyra.
Corrupting Rhaenyra.
Correct for 1 point.
Should have been doing that the whole time.
Yeah. All right. And your final question in the category of family. Who cuts Aemon across the left eye, causing him to lose it?
Luke Harris.
Correct for 2 points. We can't hear you, Scotty.
I'm so screwed. I don't remember anybody's names. All right.
All right. So now we'll go back to this. Bring that back up.
All right. Wheel of Dragons.
Dracarys.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. We'll spin and we'll see what you land on.
All right. Of course, it's gonna be a mixed bag. Ooh, that was so close.
Oh.
I'll take it though.
You'll take mixed bag?
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty.
Got to play what I get.
Yep. All right. So in the category of mixed bag, I just got to find where it is. All right.
I hate him. I hate him so much right now. Okay, go on.
All right, Sporking.
Yes.
The pleasure house visited by Daemon and Rhaenyra is located on which notorious street in King's Landing?
The actual street name?
Yep. If you don't know, you can always ask for multiple choice.
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, is it the Street of Silk? Is it Lover's Lane? Is it the Laneway of Lust or the Street of Sin?
Oh shit. Oh, that last one threw me off. I want to say it's Street of Silk.
Correct for 1 point.
Woohoo.
All right. During her tour to find a husband, a young suitor from which house slays someone in a sword fight?
From which house?
Yep.
Oh shit. Brackens and the oh my god, I can't believe I Blackwood?
Correct for 2 points.
Woohoo. The other house with the Brackens, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
That's,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I always put those two together. That's how I remember it.
Okay, you might get this one. Something might have been mentioned earlier. So, who was pronounced as king of the Narrow Sea?
Wasn't that Damon?
Correct for 2 points. You seem to have gotten the luck about things being mentioned
crap.
again.
Oh, really? Okay.
Um,
I wasn't listening.
Which-
though, so shit. Okay.
Which lover of Lenore is killed by Sir Kristen Cole at the feast to celebrate the marriage between Rhaenyra and Lenore?
See, I would have known that anyways because he was. I mean, loser. Sir Joffrey.
What's his last name?
I don't remember.
That's all right. I'll accept it. You don't have to say long enough. So, alrighty.
That was all. Let's keep rolling.
All right. We'll go back to okay. So after that one, so far after this round, we have a score of 1, 2, 3, 4. So Tina is on a score of 6, while Sporking is on a score of 8.
Woo!
Ooh. All right, we'll go back to the wheel again. Alrighty. All right, so Tina, you have to get whatever you get on. Scott, you still got your 1 mulligan. So,
Okay. All right.
Tina, ready? Tell me when to spin.
When to spin
I'm
and
just
when to
gonna
stop.
Yeah.
You could have it stop, whatever.
The Royale Hunt.
Okay.
All right. Alrighty. So, first question. The Royal Hunt was held to celebrate which birthday of Prince Aegon II?
Oh,
His third birthday?
That is incorrect. For a chance for
Ooh,
2 points,
what?
steal, Scott.
oh shit. What? Fifth birthday?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for his second birthday.
I swear.
That's really weird because in medieval times they would celebrate the third birthday because if you lived through all your childhood fever diseases, by the time you turned 3, you would probably make it out of the cradle.
All right, you lost. Just let it go.
Mm.
Please.
Well,
What
I
I'm
just
saying though
remember
is,
that I took European history at some point in my life.
but I
obviously
swear,
don't remember.
I swear it was his third birthday in the show. That's why I should have said
It's-
second because I
it's-
knew it was nothing
It's a
more than
third birthday in his book. In the book.
Damn, dude.
All right. So, question 2. What color was the stag that was killed by Prince Viserys during the hunt on Prince Aegon's birthday?
Killed by
Regular
who?
Stag color?
That's a great answer. Women.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it brown, white, pale brown, or black?
Pale brown.
That is incorrect. Scott, for a chance of 1 point steal.
Say the colors again.
Is it brown, white, pale brown, or black?
Brown.
Correct for 1 point. All right. What animal did Rhaenyra kill during the hunt?
A wild boar?
Oh, correct for 2 points.
Oh, she did? Shit. I
Yeah.
totally got that. I would have got that wrong. I was totally making fun of you in my head.
All right. And last question. During the celebration of the royal hunt, Lady Redwine is seen holding what sort of dog on her lap?
That was part of one of my larger shorts that got me demonetized.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, French Bulldog, B, Shar Pei, C, Jack Russell, or D, Pug?
I'm gonna go with pug.
Oh, that is correct.
Oh, it is? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And how could it
That's
be
what
a
I
French?
thought to begin with, but I didn't trust myself.
There was a huge uproar that pugs weren't around in the 400s. You
Well,
know,
But also, like, how could it be, if it was the question, a French bulldog when there's no France?
that's the point of multiple choices. There are ones in there that definitely aren't it.
Gotcha.
Usually, there's 3 of them that aren't it. That's how it works.
Yeah. Oh my God, Shane got one wrong. He's killing us though.
Yorkshire Terrier. But there's no Yorkshire.
Yeah, right. All right, my turn, right?
Alrighty. We have Damon, or we have quotes.
Can I ask a question? Well,
Yep.
spin it first, and I'll let you. Stop. Okay. My question is this: quotes. Is it I'm gonna have to remember quote? Like I'm gonna have to repeat a quote, or I just have to tell who said it?
Usually, it's who said it.
All right. Ooh, that's fun. Man, Damon though too. What should I do? What should I do? Anybody in the chat? D or Q? D or Q?
Well, actually, here's the thing. You still might, if you don't want Damon, you still get to spin it. You don't automatically get quotes. You have to spin again. So you might land on Damon a second time.
Oh, okay, then Damon. All right.
Okay. Alrighty, we're left with quotes. The one that I worked the hardest on. What a fucking
Well,
shock.
we could definitely do that one too.
All right, Damon.
We can split the
Alrighty.
questions for quotes. How's that?
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty. Question 1. Early in season 1, Damon presents Rhaenyra with what gift? Note how I said early in season 1.
I know. I'm gonna try to answer it without the multiple choice to make it fun. A necklace.
Could you go into a bit more detail?
Oh shit. Multiple choice, please.
No, because you've already tried to answer it.
Crap. Okay. It's a necklace. Locket.
It's incorrect.
Okay.
Can I guess? I mean, not for points, but can I guess?
No, you can.
Yeah.
Points, can't she?
It's a Valyrian steel necklace with a ruby on it.
That's what I was looking for. So that's correct for 2 points. Yeah.
Shane's. She read
I
Shane's.
did not.
Do not trust her. She works for the mob. Damn it.
That's
All right.
Trust her.
All right, let's do this. Yeah, you have to.
All right. Okay, at the start of House of the Dragon, what position does Daemon hold on the small council?
At the start?
Yep.
I don't know if that's a small council role. Shit. Master of coin.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Tina, for a chance for a steal.
I was gonna guess the same thing.
Good.
Do you have an answer?
Don't look at Shane's. Don't you dare.
I don't know.
Okay, so the answer is he's the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard.
See, I didn't think the Lord Commander was a seat. That's
Yeah,
why I said something
Because
different.
remember how the series is talking about where's Damon? He needs to be here
Yes,
during the
it does.
meeting.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I know he's Lord Commander, but I didn't think that's a seat on
Yeah.
the. Okay, that's where I screwed up because I was going to say Lord Commander of the guard, but I was like, I don't think that's an actual seat on the council, small council. So I screwed that up. Damn it.
Well, I didn't say seat. I said what position does he hold in the small council?
Yeah, but that to me means you're either like the master.
No, because he's standing up.
The wording, got it.
Okay.
That's all. I would have
Understood.
got it right. I totally
Yep.
do. I'm
All right. Let's hope you don't lose by less than 2 points because that will come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
All right. What title did Daemon mockingly give King Viserys' D son, resulting in his removal from court?
Say it one more time.
What title did Daemon mockingly give King Viserys' deceased son, resulting in him being... Yes, correct, for 2 points.
Awesome.
All right.
I screwed that up. Oh, quick question. Is Master of wait a minute. He was Master of Corn before the show. That's what
before the show, yeah.
Damn it. Okay. And Master of Laws, that is not the same.
No.
That's a separate thing than the commander of the Gold Cloaks, correct? I believe so. All right. But thank you, Shane. I knew he was Master of Coin. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Before fleeing King's Landing for Dragonstone, Daemon stole a dragon egg laid by which dragon?
I need a multiple choice.
Is it Syrax or Syrax, Sea Smoke, Dreamfire, or Balerion?
Syrax is his own, so why would he steal it? The third one.
Dreamfire?
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah. Or 1 point, right?
Oh, 1 point, sorry, 1 point.
Yeah. I don't want to cheat. Shane killed us both.
Yep.
Dude, Brian, go to bed. 72 hours? Go to bed before you have like
Oh my
hallucinations
goodness.
and shit. You start thinking Walton's in your room. Hey, there's my co-host who last week was our trial run for the anime show because it went off the hooks with Justin Proper and Fatal J jumping on. But this week we will be actually talking anime. Thursday night. If anybody wants to
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right. So after round 2, we come to the score of Tina with 11 and Scott with 12.
Ooh. Let's do the last quotes though before we wrap.
You want to do last quotes?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is fun. We should make this part of like at least every month.
Yeah. That's
alrighty.
Of dragons.
Alrighty. So how we'll divvy these up is because you're ahead, Scott. You get to pick which ones between 1, 2, 3, and 4 to give to Tina.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yep. So you
1 and 4.
Oh wow.
I was
gonna say as long as you don't give it, yeah. You give yourself the 2 hardest ones.
I gave myself 2 hardest ones. Awesome. I like the challenge there, bruh.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right, Tina. Your very first question. Who said this quote? The idea we can control the dragons is an illusion. They are power men should have never trifled with.
Brainies.
That is incorrect. A chance for a 2-point steal, Scotty.
The series the first.
Correct for 2 points.
Thank you. Remember, you only like rode Balerion like once, and then he got all scared and shit.
Yep, because he's a pussy.
That's right.
Yeah. What's up?
All right.
And he didn't even ride very far, right? Didn't he just fly around the right keep and come back?
Yeah.
All right, Tina, your second question. Um, who said this quote? This is why men wage war, because women would never be ready for battle in time. You do have multiple choice as an option.
Multiple choice.
Was it Tywin Lannister? Was it Larys Strong? Was it Jason Lannister? Or was it Joffrey Lonmouth?
Can you repeat them?
I can. Was it A, Tywin Lannister? B, Larys Strong? C, Jason Lannister? Or D, Joffrey Lonmouth?
Tywin Lannister.
Ooh,
That is incorrect. A chance for
will
1
go-
point still.
Jason Lannister.
Correct for 1 point.
Men rule. All right. Oh, but look, Shane even thought it was Tylan. Yeah, no, Jason's like Tylan's the one that's on the small council. Jason's the moron. All right.
He's the cheeky one.
But that was
So-
also one of my shorts. That's why I remember that.
Yeah. All right. Scotty, it's your
Yes.
one.
All right.
Who said this quote? Born to wear a crown. God spare me. Birth is unpleasant enough.
Ooh, born to wear a crown. God spare me. Birth is bad enough.
Unpleasant enough.
Unpleasant enough. I'm gonna need multiple choices on that one.
Is it Aemma, Rhaenys, Rhaenyra, or Alicent?
I want to say it's the first one, Viserys's wife.
Correct for 1 point.
Yeah, dog. I couldn't remember her name, so I needed you to say it. Good times.
All right. Next one. The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power, Your Grace. Who said that quote?
I want to say that was oh my god, I forgot his first name. Hightower, king of shit.
Gonna need an
let's go-
answer.
I need multiple choice then,
Okay.
because I don't remember his first name for some reason.
Okay. Is it Lionel Strong? Is it Otto Hightower?
Otto Hightower.
Is it? You didn't even let me get to the other ones.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Nope, that's fine. That's correct.
Thank you very much. I just couldn't remember Otto's
Woohoo!
first name. Damn it.
I was
Oh,
like,
man.
Allison's dad. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy with the hand, you know? I kind of remember when he said it. Oh,
Alrighty.
that was awesome. That was fun.
That was fun.
I changed
All
the
right.
name of the title to, instead of Fire and Blood chapters 5 through 11, it's Fire and Blood chapter 5 and Wheel of Dragons.
All right, so we got final round.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. So how this works? There have been 12 characters that have been played by multiple people in House of Dragons season 1. I'm going to go back and forth with each of you.
Mhm.
You're going to name a person who has it. If you get it wrong, you're out.
Wait,
So
multiple actors have played that
played
character.
no,
Okay.
the same character. So there's been 12 different characters that have had more than one actor play them.
Gotcha. All right, understood.
What I need from you guys, I'm going to go back and forth between you two, is the name of the character.
The character. Gotcha. That's easy.
And what happens is, if you miss,
Mhm.
when you miss, you're out. So, say
Okay.
for instance, Scotty, if you
Oh,
miss
she
straight
can
off the
keep
bat,
going?
she can keep going until she misses.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you understand
Okay.
what we're doing, Tina?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So these are worth 2 points per actor, per character. So there's a potential of 24 points here.
Wow. All right.
So, Scott, because you're first, you get to decide whether you go first or go second.
To give her the fighting chance. Yeah, no, I'll let her go first because that means she gets better opportunity.
All right. Who's your first character?
Allison Hightower.
That is correct.
All right. Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Correct. Oh, where's it go? I've got to add the table down. Tina.
Aemon Targaryen.
Aemon Targaryen, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. All right, let me just write. Sorry, I've got to finish writing these names down. So,
Yeah, so you don't screw up.
who was the first one that you said, Tina?
First
She
one was
said
Allison.
Yep.
Yep. All right. All right, Scotty.
Aegon Targaryen.
What's the character's? Yeah.
Yeah, Aegon the Second.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Tina.
Jacaerys Targaryen.
Okay. Yep. She's right.
The two different people?
Well, didn't two different actors play?
Yeah, because they were little boys when they.
Yeah, very
Cut
little.
the-
Oh,
and
sorry,
then-
I've got the name written down wrong. I got it. Yep, it's my bad.
Yeah.
I've got it written down as the wrong fucking name.
It's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you said Lucerys?
I said Jacaerys, so you can say
Oh.
Lucerys.
Oh, well, that's why I was going to say the other one. So Lucerys Targaryen is my next one.
All right, Tina.
I'm so screwed after this. Oh, shit.
Oh my God. I can't think of her name.
I can't think of anybody's names. You said 12, right?
12.
Okay, I looked looked at the chat, so
Oh,
and that's who I was thinking of. Thank you,
I
Shane.
knew you were thinking of her too, though. I actually knew you were thinking of her.
I can't see the chat, so I have no idea what anyone said. So
You can say it.
Helena.
Yeah, that's the person I was trying to think of too.
I was like, the one with the visions. What the hell's her
Yeah,
name?
yeah. And this one I'm going to screw up. I know I am because I think I know her name, but I don't know if I'm going to say it right. Lyanna Valerian.
correct.
Oh shit! Good. Where are we at? How many have we answered?
That was number 9.
Holy crap! There's more.
That was 8.
That was 8, and there's still 4
2,
more.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I know
Oh, you're
2
right. That was
more.
8.
I don't know their names.
Lenora Targaryen. Lenora. Damn it.
So what was your answer?
Clear it up now. You got this.
Lyanna Targaryen. Oh no, wait, Lyanna Valerian.
I knew what you meant,
Lenore's
though.
sister. Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
I'll give that to you for the sake of a bit of fun. Why not?
That's his niece, isn't it?
All right, Scotty.
I can't think of any of the daughters' names. Shit. But that would only be 2 more or 1 more. So who the hell are the other 2 that play different roles? I can't think of any of the girls' names. Rhaenys Valerian? I don't know.
What was the name?
Rhaenys Targaryen? Rhaenys?
That is incorrect.
Oh, no, I meant Valerian too. Damn it. Anyways.
All right, Tina, you need to get these next 4 correct to win.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Did we see Aegon the Third
No, we didn't.
as
But
anything but a baby?
don't look at the chat because I never thought of that one, and I don't
Okay,
know
no,
why I
that's
didn't.
okay. I'm staring at you right now.
Okay,
I'm not
I
looking at
know
the
you
chat,
are.
but yeah, did we ever see Aegon the Third as anything but a baby?
I can't tell you. Five
Yeah,
seconds.
Yeah, Rhaenyra's other two sons are the ones that I have on my list, and I don't know if they're right. So
Five.
Well,
I'm going to
say one
say
anyway.
Aegon the Third.
And your winner, Sporking News Podcast.
Yeah, dude, I
Woohoo!
forgot about Laenor.
All right, I'll go through the ones that are there. We have Aegon the Second, we have Aemon, we have Alicent, we have Baela, we have Elena, we have
Baela.
Jacaerys, we have Joffrey, we have Lena, we have
Oh,
Lenore, which
Joffrey was one. I almost said that
Yeah.
for my last one. Shit.
we have Lenore, Lucerys, Rhaena. Everyone forgot about her, Rhaena,
Rhaena, who?
Rhaena was Baela's sister.
and
Valerian,
Rhaenyra.
right? Rhaena
Yeah,
Valerian.
Rhaena Targaryen.
Rhaena
Rhaena
Targaryen.
Targaryen.
No, she was the same actress throughout the whole thing.
You're thinking
From
Rhaenys.
Council of 101. Oh, I'm thinking of
You're thinking of
Rhaenys.
Rhaenys.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait a minute. Who?
I
Rhaena?
thought
Rhaena Valerian. Sorry, Valerian. Yeah, sorry.
it was
dude,
Rhaena-
yeah, it was Baela's sister.
Oh, it
Baela's
was
sister, yeah.
Rhaena, not Rhaenys.
Rhaena. You said
Okay.
Renesse.
Yeah, I know. I knew it. I knew it was.
Renaissance.
Well, because I knew it was either Rhaena or Rhaenys she was named after, and I couldn't remember.
Rhaena.
And I had the two babies, Aegon and Viserys.
She was named after one of the sister wives.
So, well, that's what I was about to say. What isn't that crazy that Damon's daughter is named Rhaenyra after the princess? Yet then he starts banging her, and it's now like, wow, that's messed up. Let me ask you this though: what were the four we missed? I know we missed Laenor, Joffrey, and the two. Was it both girls we missed?
Baela, Rhaena,
Rhaena,
Joffrey.
Joffrey, and Laenor.
Yep, and Laenor.
Okay, I could.
I could have sworn you said Laenor.
No, I said
No.
the sister.
The
So you-
sister.
Lena.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lena.
gotcha. No, I'm sorry. Okay, for some reason I thought you said Laenor because I was
So
trying
what
to
did I
figure out
win-
what the sister's name was.
How much did I crush her by? How awesome.
All
am I?
right.
We,
So
go over that one more time.
6 points you were beaten by. So
Wow.
Woohoo.
Men are smarter than women. It
so
is
with
proven here on Sporky News.
total score of 25 you got.
25. Wow, that was
Whoa.
fun, dude. Should we do that? Like, I don't know, if we at least maybe once or twice a month?
Yeah,
I think
maybe to
it'd
do
be
that.
fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, like next week we'll probably do all the chapters, but the week after that'd be fun. I had a ball doing that with more people too. That would be a lot more fun.
Yep.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was a good idea, dude. That was fun. We have to have the theme song too, like Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Dragons. And then like you kind of do a mix of that song and the Targaryen theme song, that'd be fun.
Oh my gosh, so funny. We need to talk about tell Jane she's got to come on in an evening gown and be like the letter turner for Wheel of
Yeah.
Dragons.
I miss Jane. I haven't talked to her in
I
so
do
long. I'm
too.
gonna have to text her and see how she's doing. And I want to get her on when we start doing the rewatch.
Mhm.
Which we'll probably, because it's coming out in June, we'll probably do by the end of April, early May. So we got to get through the books, chapters, which the last chapter, we're only on chapter 6 now. So the last
Okay.
chapter would be what we have to get through. It'll be after the dance. So the last chapter would be, wow. Okay, that's going a little farther. Wow, I don't even know. No, that wouldn't be it. Would it be like the last chapter in this thing? Under the region? Oh, it'd be the aftermath, the hour of the wolf, right?
Yeah, that's when Damon
569.
goes apeshit.
Nah, aftermath, the hour of the wolf. I think that'll be it. That'll be fun though. So that's a lot to get through. So we'll get through this in the next couple weeks, and then we'll do a rewatch of season 1. I don't know if we'll do like a couple like 2 episodes a week, but we'll definitely do it. Did they finish the reshoots for season 2? Good question, because they did have to go back to reshoots. House. I'm checking with my sources. Dragon.
Chat GPT. Have they?
Dude, tell me you've seen. I think we're going to talk about it on Saturday, but House of the Dragon has extended its reshoot schedule, and that was February 22nd, 2024. 3 days ago. Oh no, 3 days ago. Winteriscoming.net reports House of the Dragon season 2 reshoots are complete.
Cool.
So
That's cool.
That's cool that you asked that question, because I forgot to even think about that. There's nothing
And
else standing between us. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd be worried if they continued reshoots way into
Yeah.
March if the show was going to premiere in June.
Yeah, that
That's
would
a
be
whole lot of
terrifying.
editing to do still, you know?
Yeah. Even just getting the cast back after they ended in September and having them come back for some reshoots, that's tough to do in the first place. So hopefully it
I
was
love it when
Let's-
movies. Oh, sorry.
Let's hope their hair doesn't change too much, like it happened in Fantastic Four,
right.
where they had to wear wigs.
Yeah. What were you gonna say,
What's her
Tina?
what's her face? Oh my God, I can't remember the name of the actor where she lost like all of this weight and got down to like about size 12, 14. She's notoriously a heavy set woman. She got down to like a size 12 or 14. She filmed this movie, then in the reshoots, she was like back up to like a size
Oh,
20.
no
So they joke
way.
around about how you know, she opens the door and she looks one way, and then they switch to the other character back and she's like, you know, 50 pounds heavier. And she just thought it was the funniest thing ever
Could it be
because they were trying to hide
Shallow
it.
Hal? No, just kidding.
It wasn't that, but yeah.
No. So people are speculating that the shoots were included a spectacular battle sequence. They spent long time filming in August. They reshot some of that, and we don't know who all was involved in the reshoots, although it looks like Phoebe Campbell, Rihanna Targaryen, and Bethany Antonia Bela Targaryen were both there, as was Max Walthersley, who plays Sir Laurent Marbrand of Rhaenyra Targaryen's Queensguard.
Well, the first
Rhaena
two make
Targaryen?
sense because
Yeah.
the Dragon Demands has been talking about the fact that they've beefed up Bela and Rhaena's storylines for season 2 because you don't see too many of them. You don't see them in the book
Are they already
that much.
Targaryens?
Well, you don't
I thought
really
they-
see anyone in the book. 'Cause it's
You're right.
words.
You're right. I
Yeah.
keep saying Targaryen, but they haven't married the boys.
Well, they have it written as Targaryen, but they're not married yet. So that, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Winter is coming, but usually a very good sight. But I do think, shit, I had something I was going to say before and I totally blanked. What is this you have up there, Sir Grant?
Oh, this is one of your rewards for winning.
Dude,
This is you sitting on the Iron Throne.
Awesome.
I love that. That is
That
dope.
is so cool.
You send that to me?
Probably.
I mean,
You
I
gotta
have
use
a
it as
flat-
like
yeah,
a
something.
thumbnail.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be fun.
That might be our season 2 thumbnail. There's nothing
Made
else.
sure
None.
the grey shirt that you've got on as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't read the logo, so
It's Cobra Kai.
that's what that says there. Look, see?
Yeah,
Cobra Kai,
yeah, Cobra Kai.
Sure,
Um,
sure.
What was I gonna say? I thought it, and it was kind of smart.
Oh no, stupid.
But Scott looks like he has to pee. Yeah, so I could show you something else there, Walton. We got that.
Ooh.
There we go. Walton.
So
or
who?
this one I love most.
Maybe Walton plays the hand because remember, you know, when the king shits, the hand wipes.
The hand wipes. What's up, Tina? Just dished you. That is a
quick.
shit. Where is it?
Sparking fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a delay.
Nailed it.
delay.
Nailed it. Fuck my life. Oh, that's great. So, thank you guys for being here tonight. Next week, we'll get back to full on summary. So we'll give everybody a chance to actually catch up. I think we had a lot of chapters. So we'll do chapter 6 through 11. Good amount of reading or listening. But it's definitely worth it. Just get Jaehaerys out of the way so we can get into the Council of 101 and all that good stuff. And we'll be doing the game again maybe in a couple weeks. That was a lot of fun. But please like, share, and when this is over, guys, if you're on Rumble or on YouTube, please come back and comment. Even if you just say comment, it's for the algorithm. It will help. I appreciate. Shane has been awesome about that, so I thank you, brother. Just the minute we end it, refresh, comment. That'll help us.
Yeah. Also, just before we go, there is the second part to your victory. I've got here. You ready?
What? Say it again. You turn it up a little bit.
He conquered the quiz show. He beat them all. With knowledge and wit, he impressed the crowd, leaving bad tape Bojan feeling oh so proud. His voice was strong, his answers quick. He had the audience captivated with every clip. With passion and skill, he took the lead, leaving his opponent in a hit. Country song concede. Oh, sparking music's on fire, taking the crown, climbing higher and higher.
One teardrop.
His grasp, he's won the day. The house of the dragon is reign to stay.
Well, emojis in the chat also help. So thank you, brother. Thank you. That was awesome, dude. I like to thank everybody for being here tonight. Grant, as always, thank you very much. And Tina, to you too. We'll be back on Thursday for our anime show with the great Biggles Mets, and we will actually talk about anime this week, and maybe Fatal J and some others. I hope you guys all enjoy it. And then we will be back this Saturday. Sorry, this last Saturday, I had to work really early on Sunday, but we will be back with Aluminum Spork, because that I have to make happen. And we'll have some really cool stuff to talk about there too. So I hope everybody had a great time tonight. Thank you. Have a great night, y'all. Share it out, like it, come back and comment. We love you guys. Take it easy. And remember that the dragon is always correct, because it's a freaking dragon. You know what I mean? It can kill you. Thanks, guys.
In the height of dawn, where secrets lie, a tale unfolds beneath the sunlit sky.
It may not be up to date, but thanks to everybody who's a channel member. You guys make this shit work. I mean, make everything work. Thank you.
As whispers